Timbo Slice, man. MCOD. It get cold like Minnesota. Free my homie Sosa. Leaned up like cola. Trap phone beat Motorola. Off that act, I'm frozen. Get some steady touching. Purple drink, I'm going. Mayo Donnie boring. Off the lead, I'm snoring. Flexing in rough flooring. Trying couple foreign. Like the sun, I'm glowing. No 2K, I'm stowing. Bitch, my shooter up it that he blowing. Sands got me dozing. Bitches flow the coldest. Off the molly rolling. Smoking on the potent. Off the drain heavy. Moving in slow motion. Backwoods stuffing. Hot box got me baked like I'm in a oven. Fuck, that's your favorite rapper. Do it like it's nothing. Fucking thotties never couple. I can't show no love. Sipping on some bitch, I'm geeked up off the drugs. Timbo throwing slugs. Hitting 100-band judge. Grab your cautious on my nuts. Gucci on my drawers. OG's in the jar. Bitch, I'm getting tall. Nut all in the jar. Bitch, I'm popping bars. And I'm smoking earth. Man, I'm geeked up like a nerd. You know it's MCOD. Family first. Talking shit on Sosa. Now he on the shirt. Copping pots of syrup. Yeah, I'm sipping dirty dirt. You know we hit 'em with the 30. Why these so thirsty? I ain't worried. Ballin' like a
What?
Dutchie.
What? Come on.
He said he swerving.
Relax.
I'm so high, I'm nervous. Then I
Woo!
make her swallow babies. Off the pills, I'm crazy. Bitch, I'm always in the stoop. Late night, sipping lazy. Don't call my phone.
Woo! We live. All right, what's up, Turtle Riders, and welcome back to Turtleboy Live. Coming live to you from the Turtleboy Smiles and Sunshine page because Clarence Woods Emerson. Oh, we got the Fupa cam going on too because Mark Zuckerberg's been fucking with the settings now because of all this Cambridge Analytica shit. It won't even let us access our own camera anymore. All right, that's how much they're worried about the Russians. So we're back to Fupa cam for this week, so don't mind us. And Clarence Woods Emerson is currently shut down.
Oh,
You with us, Brett? You there?
yeah, no, the Fupa cam just went buck wild for a second.
Oh, yeah. So, welcome. Bret Killoran's here with us today. How you doing, Brett?
Same shit, different day. How you doing?
Yeah, good. We got a lot of ratchets to talk about today. And so thank you guys for coming with us. Like I said, Clarence Woods Emerson's on 30-day timeout. I don't know what he did. He's always up to something. Facebook's always coming after him, but we're going to be broadcasting here for now. We're going to see what the viewers like on this. If we're not happy with the ratings this week, then we'll go to another channel next week. We'll see what happens. All right, so how we like to start off every episode is, and the more you people interact with this, the more you hit the like button, great. The comment button, even if it's got a Fupa cam, that's okay. The more people in your feed will see it, the more people will come and hear the greatness that is the greatest show on the internet, Turtleboy Live. So, let's get this started how we start off every episode, and that's where you reppin'. Let us know in the comments, please, right now. Where are you currently watching the Fupa cam of Turtleboy Live from right now? There's always some beautiful places. Where you reppin', Turtle Riders? There's the likes. Now they're starting to pour in. Throw them at me. Stoneham's in the house.
Stoneham, yeah.
Burlington, Vermont. We're branching out today. There's always like some freaking Georgia. East Hampton, Connecticut. We got half of New England already. The Dirty Woo. Abby's at the Gyno. Auburn's in the Hizzy. West Springfield's in the house. Medford. Nice. Rice Square. Worcester's in the house. Old school. Plymouth's in the house. Home of the dumpster slugs. Sturbridge is in the house. Burlington's in the house. East Longmeadow. Scituate's in the house. Scituate, I apologize. Maine South. Sorry to hear that, Barry. You look grizzled, my friend. Northeastern Connecticut. Always some good material coming out of there. Kansas City. Oh, great.
Kansas City?
That's a new one.
I'll forgive you.
Yeah. Don't get shot. Oxford's in the house. Agawam. Motherfucker. All right, let's see how this works. I think that might hold there. I think that's going to be good. All right, there we go. For real this time. All right, where else? Scituate, yeah. Where are all the ratchets at calling? Yeah, we've got a lot of ratchets this week. So Before we even get into that, Brett, I want to talk about Ratchet Madness for a minute. Have you been following? Have the Turtle Riders been following as well?
Of course I have.
What do you think so far?
Oh, of course they have. They've been voting their ass off. How many votes did you get for, like, the first round?
Yeah, I mean, usually we get about 500 votes each time.
Fuck's sake.
That'll pick up as we go along, usually a few thousand vote in the later ones. So Charlie is not from Burlington. Okay. So basically, there hasn't really been too many upsets to this point. I think the Florida Meth Waffle was the lowest seed to advance. He was a 12 seed. And I would hardly call that an upset because the Florida Meth Waffle is pretty fucking ratchet. Yeah,
no. They should go up at least a round or two anyway.
Yeah. But basically, the ones that stood out to me, right, and you're going to see tomorrow, the way the votes are going right now, there are some major ratchets getting knocked out of this most recent bracket. The Burlington Mall Fupa Slug is going down in flames right now. She's not even close. She's getting murdered. She's getting murdered by the Dorchester Devil Child. Like, it's done. Like, she can't come back.
Is that the broad that killed one of our own? Wait, the second one. The Dorchester
yeah, she's the one that microwaved the turtle.
Yeah, fuck her.
Yeah, but that was a one-time thing. And she's fucking 15. This woman is a grown-ass...
That was the one public thing.
But you're the most... Oh, and being a panhandler at the Burlington Mall isn't public?
Yeah, but that's just a bummy-ass fuck. This kid was like, hey, it'd be real fun to kill a fucking animal online.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a different kind of fucked up.
And guess who else is going down? The Water Whiz Weenie is losing right now. The 3 seed in that bracket. He's getting roasted by the ex-Woonsocket Juicehead cop, who is a real treat. A lot of people didn't know about her. She was kind of on, there wasn't a big blog, but she was fucking, a lot of these ratchets people forget about, like, because they weren't that big blogs. But man, I just putting these together, you're like, you can't help but laugh, and you're like, God damn, you hoser ratchet.
Well, that's what happened when you first sent me the brackets.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there on the fucking app looking them up and all that. And some of them I was laughing my ass off. Other ones I was like, and going through. But like we said last time on the Ratchet Madness premiere show, some of them are going to go up just out of hate. Not because they're the biggest piece of shit.
Yep.
Just because they're fucking so hated.
Yeah, exactly.
Versus doing something really fucked up.
And speaking of, the active lawsuit that is going against Turtleboy Sports right now from former disgraced city councilor Michael Gaffney. The new inclusion in the lawsuit that was brought up was Turtleboy Ratchet Madness, has been added to it. He is claiming now that he is being bullied by Turtleboy because, quote unquote, Turtleboy has advanced him in the Ratchet Madness brackets. And even though we had nothing to do with that, you all did that. You all are bullying poor Counselor Gaffney. He's just trying to sue us for defamation and libel. No big deal, and fraud and stuff like that. He's just trying to get, what he thinks is his due money. Leave him alone, guys. I don't know. We told you guys not to vote for him, right? Because it's mean. Because Mr. Gaffney has feelings too. And he cannot eat because of Turtleboy. He said he's having weight fluctuation as a result of this. He can't sleep. He's sad. All this stuff. And what do you people do? You vote to have him advanced in Turtleboy Ratchet Madness. And that's actually in the lawsuit now. As well as he wants to know, and I swear to God, this is real. He wants to know, in discovery, the identity of attorney Richard N. Volva. That's in the discovery. He demands to know the identity of one Richard N. Volva. So that might come out in court. I don't know how this works, but it's just great that attorney Richard N. Volva was actually mentioned in an actual court of law in a lawsuit. So he's real now, Brett. I don't know if you know that. Richard N. Volva, he might be fake to something.
No, he was real a while ago. But,
yeah.
And they also want some Facebook groups, members, post this, that. It's like, geez.
Yeah, there's one thing there. He wants to know who is in the group. I think it's called like Bring Me to Your Rape Van or something. I've never heard of it before. I looked it up. I couldn't find it, so I don't know how that's going to be given to him at trial. But
Splinter Cell rumor.
Yeah, I don't know what that's all about. So, all right, so yeah, that's really happening. Like, this guy used to be the vice chairman of the city council. He used to be like our biggest endorser and vice versa. And wow, what a breakup this has turned out to be. So let's get started with the day, shall we, Brett? First up topic, and let's check out the agenda. We got here the Mass College of Art dick pic professors, Springfield baby mama making out with a corpse, Yarmouth Yogurt Guzzlers and a baby daddy getting arrested for drugs, Woonsocket cockrockets stealing MacBooks, Scarlborough skin flutes doing weed GoFundMes, and the Norton break-in, which is our favorite story of the week that we definitely want to hit up. So let's get this party started, shall we? You turtle riders ready?
Yeah.
Let's do this. All right, so basically, there's this college in Boston called the Mass College of Art and bullshit. I'm sure it's just for a bunch of people that, they want to spend a lot of money and not make any money and then complain about the government, whatever. So they have this professor there named Nicholas something, Nixon, and he's like a world famous photographer, quote unquote artist. Basically, he takes pictures of, kids in their underwear and stuff like that and calls it art. But as part of his project in class, he made his students analyze pictures of his cock, Brett. Did you see that?
Yeah, and among other things, that's one thing he's doing.
That's bold move right there. I mean, there's some other stuff. He's telling kids, he's asked students to like pose naked for him. And this is my favorite. The assignment where he had kids, you have to take pictures of 10 cocks, and then the dudes had to take pictures of 10 clams, right? And like, that's the fucking... I mean, what's up with that? Why would he...
Clam challenge.
Yeah, why would he want that?
One theory would be that, so how many women do you think are in that class, say?
I would assume there's more
I'll
women.
go even, low number, 20. There's 20 broads in there, would you think?
Yeah, let's say that.
All right, so he's going to get 20 times 10, what's that, 200 pictures of pussies.
It's a lot of pussies.
Most of them will be shaved up, and 200 pictures of dicks, right? So for 20 students, 10 pictures of each class of genitals.
Yep.
Will be, so that's, he's got a spank bank for days, son.
That's true.
No matter what he's into.
Yeah, that's true.
He could wallpaper his office with dicks and clits.
But who are you going to get? Like, if I was on campus and some guy in my dorm is like, or some chick is like, hey, I'm going to need a picture of your cock for my class. Do you mind just volunteering that? Like, I don't know. How do you answer that? I guess it's easier to get the guys to do it. Like,
that said, hey, can I take a picture of your dick? It's for an assignment.
Yeah, I guess
homework.
Let's be honest. Getting dick pictures from guys is pretty easy, as we saw. Which, by the way, we have a blog for you people coming tomorrow.
I can't wait for
Oh
this.
my God, Desk Girl got dick pics for the first time in Turtleboy sports history. We have a guy who is getting into it with Desky, and it's like, fuck it. Like, we all have access to it. We can all read the comments. Holy shit. I've never seen somebody as wet as Desky is right now for this guy. Begging him for dick pics. He's shown him. He sent us actual pictures as soon as he got home of his erect penis. And that is coming to you guys tomorrow. So get ready for that, people. Okay. So Desky's all moist.
It starts with, I'll cut your head off, and goes to, check this out. And there's other tidbits that I ain't going to say.
Oh, yeah.
But that's not even the shocking part, is that he sent a picture of his dick. It's what he wants from old Abby. It's more shocking than his little chode.
So here's the best part. This guy's not even the most fucked up professor at the school. As bad as this guy is, right? There's another professor that's already gotten the axe for it, right? And check out this guy. This is his fucking rant here. I'll play this for you.
This guy's batshit fucking fuck, dude.
I want to get to the good part.
Retiring. I'm retiring from Mass Art.
So this guy, by the way,
some of you,
a little background. He quit, and this is his resignation video, because he made students in class watch a video of him plowing his wife. I shit you not. He was plowing his wife, and they made the kids watch it. And a kid complained, and he could not understand why his artistic freedom is being, deprived of him. This is real life.
He looks like a zombie from The Walking Amish. Look at this fucking fossil.
Yeah. Like, who wouldn't want to watch this guy?
Doesn't harm anyone. My work doesn't harm anyone. Doesn't harm.
Come on. Hook it up.
Doesn't.
Hold on, time out. Let me hook this up. Let me blow this up real quick.
The representation of gender.
Time out. Let me get a little hooked up for you guys.
Imperialism.
Where'd he go?
Oh,
all right, this is better. Because I want to cut to the good part. Around 1930.
They didn't give me the opportunity to so I'm leaving because I don't want to spend thousands of dollars on the legal fees that I would have to. But I will. If they harass me anymore, I will fucking sue their ass.
No, you won't.
I have consulted lawyers. I am fed up.
No, you haven't.
They fucked me up for a month. You guys, you bastards, you fucked me up. You had no right to. You slandered my work. My work doesn't harm anyone.
His work is him shoving his cock in his wife.
And what I do is about the opposite.
No,
fuck you. You bastard!
Exit speech.
You took away my artistic freedom.
My artistic freedom.
You moved me out of the school. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Holy shit.
And then I'll film it and I'll make the kids watch it.
Oh yeah. I mean, how'd you like to have that guy for your professor? You know, interesting character right there. Sorry about the fupa cam. I don't know how that came in for you people, but interesting character right there to say the least. Fuck you! I mean, that guy sure seems mentally stable to me. And he's like talking about like my artistic freedom. And I just got to say this about quote unquote artists. 99% of them are just untalented hacks that can't get a real fucking job. And so they fucking throw shit down on a piece of paper or just take a dump in the middle of the street. And they're like, look, it's art. There's nothing fucking faker than an artist, Brett. I don't know how you feel about art.
Especially, well, I mean, there's some art is like it's subjective as fuck, and I'm not really into a lot of it, but I don't think I would ever think it's okay to come into a class I teach and go, and today's lesson, everyone sit back, have some popcorn, some Sour Patch Kids, and watch me fuck a bitch.
Yeah, my wife too. It's like, holy shit.
That doesn't seem like an appropriate fucking career, even for me. Now, I say and do some horrendous shit, but I'm not watching some fucking... Look at him. He looks like an Amish fucking zombie, and you want me to watch him deep dick
with Tourette's.
Some fossil old broad?
Oh, it's great.
Nah, I'll take the F. Fucking fail me, you freak.
So welcome to the world of academia. This is what you're paying for.
Like, professor. I need to teach some shit. That's what I mean.
Let's go on to more fucked up ratchet shit. Let's talk about...
I'll walk into class with my dick out. Fuck them.
I know you will. And that's why you're banned, right? Are you banned from any college campuses?
No, not yet. I ain't no Kevin Lynch. What the fuck?
All right. So this hood rat named Chris Montgomery in Springfield. He's like the most infamous hood rat in Western Mass history. And he he got shot finally. Now, background on this shithead. He has been arrested for beating the shit out of his baby mama. He literally killed a man last year or 2 years ago and got away with it because he intimidated the witness, the only witness that saw him do it.
Teenager.
Exactly. Yeah. And of course the baby mama is still with him, despite the fact that he's just a complete dreg of society. And he writes this. He got shot at about 2 p.m. one day, and he writes this at 10:51 on his Facebook page. Man, if you got a problem with me, please speak the fuck up, please, so I can shoot the fuck out of you. NFS. What's NFS? You know, Brett?
I have no fucking idea. I thought it was no fuck. Oh, no shit, no fucking shit.
No fucking shit. Oh, okay. I figured the N was for the N word. Some hood rat shit I'd never heard of before, but yeah. So he got shot.
Not for stamp? I don't know.
So anyway, this guy, gets shot, and all of a sudden, these people are acting like it's like a tragedy, whatever. You look at his Facebook page, it's like every stereotype ever of a fucking typical Springfield hood booger. With the Hennessy, right? The gang, 100 butch. That's another thing, Brett. Gang. They love saying that. Gang. And he's got a fucking GoFundMe, of course. And he's like pretending to be a father. He probably fucking met his kid 2 times. Just a complete, they called it, he was a victim of a brazen act of violence. Dude went out looking to shoot someone.
Her description of him was even better, though.
Oh,
the GoFundMe she put up, where he was what was it?
A beloved son.
Outdoorsman or some shit. And all kind of crazy fucking bullshit.
Yeah, he said that he is a father, an active soul, fearless in adventure sports. So I guess he's into X Games. Is that what that means? Is that what adventure sports is? I'm not entirely sure. So anyway, what a fucking way. Oh, and I see the audience is picking up. That means you people are liking it and we're sharing shit. And now we're starting to groove here, people. This is how we move along. So what a winner this guy is. Anyway, he's like, this is what he posted, by the way. After the day he was arraigned in court for beating the shit out of his baby mama, he posts, LOL, fuck 12, and fuck that bitch, 100 emoji, big muscle arm. Okay? And this is his thing. First of all, Brett, he's like 5'2". He looks like fucking Webster, doesn't he?
Webster's slightly larger brother. Yeah,
I know.
That's pretty fucking accurate.
Since when did Webster get all gangster on me? That's what I want to know. You can't be fucking hood, dude, if you're like fucking 5'2" inches tall. Give me a break.
Carrying a 22.
Yeah. So now,
that's all his little arm can lift.
Now, this same broad who he said, fuck out of here, bitch, after he kicked the shit out of her, is starting this GoFundMe for this amazing father. And she decides on her Facebook page that she is going to post a video of herself kissing his corpse. So let's check this.
This is so creepy.
Yeah. Ready? Hot. Some people are saying that they're like, is his lips moving there? But I don't. It looks like his lips are moving because she's moving them, right?
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you push up on a formaldehyde-filled corn.
Is that the most ratchet thing you've ever seen in your life?
It's close. It's got to be up fucking up there.
Like, holy shit. Not only are you doing it, but then you're posting it to Facebook. Like, what do you hope to gain by that? Like, watch me make out with this corpse who 3 months ago, when he had a fucking pulse,
headbutted me to the point where he went to fucking jail.
Yeah.
He busted my shit up.
And then posted on Facebook about what a cunt I am. Like, what? Now I'm going to make out with this fucking corpse.
She sees her chance at a few dollars. That's how those fucking cunts work.
I know. It's so true. It's like, this is your tax dollars at work, people. Holy shit. I couldn't believe when I saw it. It's the most ratchet thing I've ever seen. Like, they'll be in next year's Ratchet Madness.
It's up there.
For shizzle. All right. So, let's go on.
My grandfather. I remember my grandfather's funeral a few years ago, and I'm crying and all that. I went up to the thing, and touched his chest. I love you, bye. I didn't feel like putting my tongue in his mouth, though.
You didn't make out with your dead grandfather?
Nah, I didn't grab his junk or nothing. None of that. I just, went back to my fucking chair.
I guess the only way to one-up this one is you got to give him a rigor mortis hand job, right? That's the only way to one-up that one.
I bet you while she was kissing, she knew everyone was looking at her face, and she went through his pockets to see if he still had a couple bucks.
Guaranteed. Can you get a chub when you're dead? I know you can piss yourself when you're dead. Can you get a chub?
No, not at that point. Like at that point, you've already been formaldehyded and fucking shit taken out and put in and all that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, at that point, yeah.
It's like you first die,
good God.
You start to rot, you shit and piss yourself. Don't ask how I know. That's how it works.
Where's Gay Danny? Gay Danny is our token gay turtle rider, and he's also happens to be an undertaker. So he always has some interesting insights on the dead that he likes to offer. So is somebody saying no chub? He was turning his girl around, like turning the circle in the ratchet tool. Yeah. So let's go on to the next topic here. The Yarmouth Yogurt Guzzler defends baby daddy fentanyl dealer with 71 priors and a mass health card after a DEA bust. So down in Yarmouth, there is a heroin bust, right, at this house where this woman is living with her kid, and they're looking for her baby daddy, Jimmy Lee Perry, who is his major fentanyl dealer down in Cape Cod, right? And
Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy Lee ain't home at the time, though. And so they find a bunch of shit in her house, like scales, like $3 or $4 grand in cash, I want to say, a bunch of shit. And then they find him in a cab, and then they arrest him, and he's got a bunch of fucking heroin on him and shit. And the best part, I love the fucking photo, there he is right there, is there's a fucking food stamp card right there, fucking food stamp. And God, this just boils my blood, man, because it's like, you know, you fucking work all day for, you know, everybody listening to Turtleboy Live right now has a job, because that's what turtle riders do. They go to work, okay, they pay their taxes, and we just hate people like this. It's not that we're hateful people, we just hate certain people. And I can't stand these dregs that we pay for all this free shit for them, and then they repay us by not investing in their own lives, but by selling fucking poison, you know, to vulnerable people. Fuck them. All right.
Literally poison.
Yes.
Like
there's no way around
there's
it.
no
Like,
long time fentanyl users. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That's a brief fucking relationship. You know what I'm saying?
It's not like alcohol where it's like, yeah, I've been fucking pounding Bud Lights for like 50 years and I feel great. Or I've been smoking pot.
Yeah, my nose is red and maybe I can't walk so great. And yeah, but I still got another 20 years, so to speak, in that case.
Yeah.
Fentanyl uses, that is a short fucking career from what I read anyway.
Maybe I'll see Christmas. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Worth it. You know, YOLO, basically.
Fucking coin toss.
So, anyway, it gets interesting because the guy's got 71 fucking priors, of course. And then the baby mama decides she's going to chime in. And, Bret, this is always fantastic. Like, as soon, like the turtle alarm goes out. If you are on, if you've been shamed by the police on their Facebook page, the worst thing you can ever do is then go on that page and defend your honor. Like, no
talk shit.
Possible good can ever come of that. Like, I mean, what are these people thinking? Like, they're going to come on there and they're going to, like, plead their case, and the court of public opinion is going to be like, you know what? Maybe that dude with 71 priors, maybe we got him all wrong. You know, maybe he's a good guy after all. So, this is what she said. This is the case she makes for her. She goes, have you been in the streets? Once you're in the streets and get a taste of the streets, it becomes everything. You are the blood that runs in your veins. Okay, so, okay.
Oh, just shut the fuck up, you dumb slut.
The streets? Bitch, you live where the fucking Kennedys vacation. The fuck are you talking about, the streets? You're in fucking Yarmouth, okay? I understand Yarmouth ain't quite what it used to be, but it's still fucking Yarmouth, okay? Like, you're not in fucking Brockton. You're not in freaking Chicago. You're not in the Bronx. You're in fucking Yarmouth. The streets. Get the fuck out of the streets. What's the fuck is the streets in Yarmouth? Route 6? Like, or is it 6A? Like, what the fuck are the streets? 128? What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, I'm in the streets of the Bourne Bridge. Come, don't catch me in Mashpee, son. You know, we don't fuck around in Sandwich, dog. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, the
don't
streets?
Don't come down to the canal after dark, yo.
Yeah, exactly.
Shut the fuck up.
Like, good. I know. Meet me at the canal, son. Like, holy fucking shit. So.
Meet me at Scussett Beach, bitch. Fuck off. Shut up.
Go. Yeah, and you go on this woman's thing, and it's a typical, like, you know, you my dog, squad. You know, he's got the whole flat-brimmed hat thing. There they are. I love this picture. He's taking it, like, it's a group photo, and they're not, like, embracing. He's literally grabbing his dick while she appears to be getting ready to finger. Exactly. She's going to go to town herself. And all you need to know is you see the duck-faced selfie. I already know everything I need to know about this woman. Now, we invited this woman on to Turtleboy Live right after because she messaged us all angry about it, and she turned us down. She goes, no, I already know he's going to be found not guilty. She gave us one of those. And I love it when they do that because they're fucking gutless. They'll never come on. They'll never come on, these people. All right? Only a few people have. The Norwood Spunk Trumpet came on. Medford Pete came on. That Revere Stripper came on. And Melissa Moon came on. But the rest of them are all just bitches. So anyway, this is what she writes on her own Facebook page. She goes, not really ready to talk to anyone about all this bullshit. I'm not even sure what's going on until I get the paperwork from his lawyer. All I know is that Jimmy opens his eyes in the morning, and the moment he closes, he's constantly in thoughts about how to take care of his family and friends. Jimmy would give the shirt off his back, his last $20 bill, and do anything for anyone to meet something to him. Blah, blah, blah. I don't give a fuck about his daughter, how much he loves his daughter, how loyal to his bitch. He's a drug dealer. He sells fucking poison to junkies. I can sell poison to junkies, Brett. Have you heard of any fucking easier job in the world than selling poison to junkies?
No. That's the easiest road to take, I suppose, if you're in that realm, so to speak.
That's one of my biggest objections to fucking heroin dealers is that, like, anyone could do your fucking job. There's nothing even difficult about it. Like, every other business person in this country is taking, like, a risk, right? This product might not work out. Guess what? Heroin at the Cape is going to sell. It's a guarantee. And it's tax-free. So shut the fuck up.
Yeah. The thing that with me is, like, I may or may not have been a slightly criminal person in my younger days.
Yeah.
But when I went to bed, I could sleep.
Yeah.
Like, if that's your gig, you know what I'm talking about? Like, hey, I sell poison to fucking random people that are weak-minded and blah, blah, blah. How the fuck do you put your head on your pillow?
Yeah, exactly.
Seriously.
Yeah, so I love how on his Facebook page, too, it's entrepreneur. We're going to come to his Facebook page in a minute. But, they talked about, I pray for all of you sharing the article and bashing him and shaming him. Half of you have done the same thing, if not worse, or in their fucking deluded minds. Half of us reading this right now, Brett, have sold heroin at some point in life. So either me or you.
Or worse.
Yeah, or worst. Or not worse. Yeah. Worst. So
apparently we're out raping babies and fucking burning nuns and stuff. Like, what's worse than a fentanyl dealer?
Yeah.
Like, on the scale right now,
Yeah.
Like, child molester, sure. But that's about fucking it as far as the hierarchy. Child molester's above, I'll give you that. But then's fentanyl dealer, and, like, that's pretty much the top two, no?
I would say so. And I would say, if they're saying if half of people reading this are heroin dealers, so Turtle Riders, are there any heroin dealers in the house right now? Any heroin dealers? Because according to them, it's fucking half. So it goes on.
I know. You got to wait. We got to see if anyone comments.
Yeah,
are
let's
there
see.
any heroin dealers?
I'm guessing Abby Horowitz might fucking be the one. We'll see. You never know what Dusky's up to.
No. There's no. You see the size of her and how she smells?
Yeah.
There's no way she's selling heroin, Jack, because she can afford deodorant.
Yeah. The other half of you are in the inbox of his text message, blah, blah. So all this is ratchet shit. I love
One guy said, nah, just Coke. I only sell Coke.
Just Coke. Yeah. Barry McCockiner. Yeah. Got no time for that. Yeah. Anyway, JJ's home. They find a damn thing. My son, free my boy, all this shit. Okay. Keep your head up. Blah, blah, blah. He hasn't been in trouble in 6 years. And this is my favorite argument. Priors don't mean convictions. They don't mean convictions.
That's right.
71 priors, though. Okay, I can understand if it's like, I got like 2 priors, but I got continuance without a finding on them, so I'm good. It's like, bitch, you got 71.
You got 2 priors?
I got no priors. I got no priors.
Oh, I thought you were saying you got 2.
No. But if you said like
fuck.
I had a fucking, I got arrested for like larceny under 250 or something like that. And then the case was tossed. There was a continue without a finding, something like that. You could say 71. Nuh-uh. Okay, and she's like denying all this.
That's a career, Jack.
Yeah, you look at it. Of course, he's got fucking Newport lights. I love you go on his page. It says on trapreneur. So I guess it's like an entrepreneur, like mixed with a trap queen, because that's how he spells it.
Trap house. No, with a trap house. Yeah.
Yeah, on trap. So and that looks like a thing. You can click on that. So is that like a group that exists, like entrepreneur? Like what? Okay, so of course this idiot.
Yeah, they own a barber shop in Hyannis.
Of course they do, which is really just a fucking front. of course, they're the masters of the. They came to Worcester to the Palladium, of course. Stay the hell out of Worcester, you fucking hood rats. Of course, he's got the flat brim Bulls hat. We all knew that was coming. This is her messaging us about it. Oh, we're bashing her. And, you know, you're trashy. I love when it's like, bitch, you sell heroin out of a house with your child. But please, tell me more how I'm the trashy one, because that means a lot coming from you.
Yeah, we are the pieces of shit.
Yeah, you know, because we wrote about it. Yeah.
Your kid sleeps on fucking used needles and fucking ripped up baggies, but somehow we're the bad people. Yeah, okay, I see your logic.
Oh, this is another one. He says the scale that they found for selling the fucking drugs. He goes,
this is one of the best parts.
Yeah, she goes, we weigh ourselves with it, but it's like a quirky modern one that goes with bathroom furniture, so it looks weird. So, you know, those drug scales, they typically measure stuff like, you know, if you want to get an eighth of weed or a quarter of an ounce, that like of an ounce, that's what it fucking measures. Not 150 pounds a year.
It's like, oh, yesterday I weighed this, but today I gained 3.5 grams.
Like, what the fuck is she talking about? Oh, my God. Oh, they didn't find any fentanyl in my house. They found it in a taxi with multiple people in the taxi. Yet he was the only one arrested. So I don't know what is she snitching? Is that what she's doing? What's happening there? They found my anxiety pills. So they found a bunch of fucking pills, which she claims are for anxiety. Sure they are, honey. You've got the wrong one. As soon as they tell us that we got the wrong one, you know you got the right one. Unfortunately for broads like this, Brett, I don't know if you saw the news, Backpage is closing. So they're going to have to find a new line of work. You know.
Sorry, Abby.
Yeah, no, sorry, Abby. You're fucked. Anyway, so what a winner this broad is. Loved it. Yarmouth Yogurt. Let's go on to the next topic here. The Woonsocket cockrocket rapper gets out of jail, steals MacBook.
I've been waiting for this
Oh,
one.
God. I couldn't stop laughing. I invited him on the show, too. He declined us. He's another one. So, I don't know if this guy's all there, but Wilfred Deskey is from Woonsocket. Real winner right there. And he just... Go ahead.
Leave it at that, though. Wait. What's his name? Say his name again.
His name is Wilfred Deskey, as in Desk Girl.
That was what I was like, Deskey, this might be a troll. Until I spent an hour down a wormhole on his page. And no, he did it. You fucking retard.
I know. When I saw this post he made, I'm like, we're being set up here. Because people like to like post ridiculous shit just to see if we'll blog about it to prove to like Turtleboy's fake news. That's a common thing now. So we got to be careful with this shit. So he literally just got out of jail, which he brags about. Everyone deserves a second chance, right? And then he posts this, I think it was like Wednesday or Thursday. I stole a MacBook Pro and I need to return it. I sold it to Raymond R. Unwin. The guy's name is fucking Unwin. It's like a win. I know, it's like a win, except you didn't win. I know, he tagged it. And now I need it back. So this is real life. I stole a MacBook Pro and I need to return it. I don't have the MacBook Pro because I sold it to my buddy Unwin, who's fucking me over now. So we're like, this can't be fucking real. But then he tells more details in the comments. It was worth over $2,000, and the guy I took it from went to the Woonsocket police. This could mean more jail time for me if I don't get it back. I need that laptop back, that guy. They could get me on a felony, and it will be back to jail for a couple of years. Okay. And he goes, it's like, did you seriously just post you're a thief on social media? No joke. I'm busted and need to get that back. I mean, this guy's not even ratchet, Brett. This guy's just like borderline retarded. Like, what the fuck?
Dude, that kid's got fetal alcohol syndrome, guaranteed. His mother drank like a fish on the way to the hospital.
On the way down.
There's no way that bitch didn't down a pint of fucking Harrow peppermint on the way to deliver.
Like she was drinking whiskey during the C-section. Like that's what we were dealing with. You know. And then somebody goes, and
I
then
can't wait till she dies. I'm gonna go make out with her at her funeral.
I know. This is what he fucking. This is what he posts right on a page, or he can turn it into the Woonsocket Police Department. He tags the fucking cops. in a post in which he's confessing to stealing a laptop. Now, if the guy were...
tags who he sold it to, and then tags another dude that commented, and that guy said, dude, why the fuck are you tagging me in the same comment with the Woonsocket?
It's like, I don't want nothing to do with this. Like, this guy was amazing.
I don't know how Woonsocket works, but you do that in Wormtown, you finna die.
Yeah, you finna die, son.
Finna die.
Finna die. All right. And please drop it off. There will be no questions asked. Blah, blah, blah. And here's the best part. So Ray fucked him over bad. So he sold it to Ray, who's probably going to fucking sell it for double for more crack money. And Ray is messaging him about it. He goes, what they give you for... He goes, what's the pin for that computer? I got locked out. What's the address? So the guy locked them out of the computer, but not before these idiots... They used the computer to message each other about their crime. Okay, not realizing.
He stole it,
was
and then PM'd his friend, like stole the computer, logged into Facebook, PM'd his friend, say, "Hey, I just robbed this fucking moron on South Street or whatever it was. You want to buy this joint?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'll give you 100, whatever the fuck it was. That's a crackhead price, you know. I mean, he didn't sell it for
crackhead
a
discount.
grand."
Yeah. That's probably why they can't get it back.
And dude sees all this on the cloud.
And then
locks the computer and brings it to the police station and goes, "Hey, here's the guy that did it. Here's the guy he sold it to. Can you get my shit back?" And the cop's like, "Well, wait. We're going to have to wait till he tags his accomplice and us in his Facebook post later today."
I know. And I talked to the guy that actually was responsible. The guy whose computer was stolen messaged us about it and, like, thanked us about it. And he's like, yeah, like, I fucking... everybody knows this guy around town. He's, like, infamous. And, you know, you put something down for 2 seconds, he will take it. All right? So Ray's fucking him over. Of course, he's from Woonsocket, which is just a gigantic... I've never seen a city. I don't know if there's any Woonsocket people listening right now, or Rhode Island people in general. But you know, a lot of white trash towns have like fucking beat up cars on their lawns, right? Woonsocket has shipwrecks on their lawns. I've never seen so many fucking shipwrecks on people's lawns.
People might think you're joking.
I'm not.
This is actually true.
I got fucking pictures. We did a fucking bone ride.
They got boats on their fucking front lawns.
And the thing about Woonsocket, it's Woonsocket.
It's not on a boat on the trailer. I'm gonna bring this out Saturday to go fishing.
No, it's just
this is a 1970s boat that looks like it crashed into your house during the Great Flood. You fucking idiot.
I know the Great Flood, and now people fucking it, and people just write R.I.P. Like R.I.P. dog. It's turning into one of those fucking things. Somehow the city of Woonsocket like allows this. It's not like there's no fucking regulation against it or anything. Just fucking shipwrecks all over fucking Woonsocket on people's lots. I don't know how the fuck it got there because Woonsocket is like as far away from the ocean in Rhode Island as you can possibly get. It's pretty much fucking Blackstone, Massachusetts, or Bellingham, right? So I don't know how the fuck it ended up there, but this is where this idiot's from. It appears as if the video... Oh, he took down the video of his rapping. That's a shame. Oh, my God. We should have fucking taped it. God damn it. I hate when they do this. So he took down...
Dude, he's not as good as the last story tonight. The weed guy's rap.
Oh yeah. He's a rapper, too.
I'm reading his videos.
But this...
Oh, my God.
This is an actual lyric from the rap video. Because, of course, he's a rapper, by the way. You can hate me if you want because I robbed your house. You can hate me if you want because I put my dick in your bitch's mouth. So, I mean, he's literally rapping about, you know, his lifestyle, except for the my dick in your bitch's mouth part. But the best part is it's like in a kitchen, and then a small child wanders into the kitchen with their mother.
He's talking about when he's saying, because I put my dick in your girl's mouth.
I know.
And here comes a 4-year-old walking by.
Yeah.
With some fat broad laughing behind it.
Yeah, it's up.
And the dude in the background that's like, I ain't showing my face, man. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Get off Facebook Live.
Yeah. Here he is. Well, yeah, it's like, he says he's going to church. And by the way, his girlfriend, I thought it was his son at first. You telling me this is a fucking chick? You had me fooled. Where is it?
It wants to be a chick.
Where'd it go?
I mean,
yeah, maybe it's on the way. I don't know.
Caitlin Gonzalez.
Is that her name? Where is this?
No, that could be.
Yeah, you're like, look at this. You're like, I thought that was. It looks like a father-son picture. No. Like,
No,
what
yeah, no. At some point, either shortly before this or right now, that thing had a dick. There is no way.
Oh, good Lord. Good Lord.
That thing has a penis.
So, anyway, let's go on to the next topic here. Up in your neck of the woods, the Scarlborough skin flute starts a GoFundMe for weed. All right? His name is Gage Toohey from Scarborough, Maine. And Gage is a real winner. There he is, flexing. He's a rapper. He makes this weird rap music. Check this song out.
Weird.
What up? The puff on the blunt, you know that's where it's at. Rip mad shit, get mad rip, boy, you know I got a dip. Back to the crib.
What the fuck is this, bro?
Homies, boy, you fucking know me. Yeah, I'm chillin'. Got mad rhymes, kid, you know I'm never spillin'.
I can't tell if he's serious or not. Like, that can't
Dude, he's serious as fuck. What are you talking about?
You know? And so...
That's Anthony DeYoung's protege.
His protege, no. Is that how all Maine rappers are? The kid's got a fucking arrest record like a mile long. And now he's got a fucking GoFundMe going. Let's see if it's still open. Usually they close.
No, I don't think it is. Go check.
Yeah, I just clicked on it. Let's see what comes up. Often, when GoFundMes get written about on Turtleboy, they don't last very long. It's no longer there. So it was a $100 GoFundMe for weed. That's it. Just give me weed. I have no money to buy weed.
Want some weed?
Yeah, and I would like weed. And I love the picture, by the way.
I would like weed.
It's like, I love the picture because it's like,
enjoy marijuana,
I wasn't going to give any money to him until I saw that fucking chicken with the blue cheese on the side and the fucking fork, which for some reason is in the blue cheese. And it just looks delicious, and it would probably taste a lot better on weed. So I'm probably going to donate to this fella now. And literally the entire thing just says, I need weed. And of course this asshole's like been arrested a million times before. He's got the whole like tased 3 times, fuck the police thing going on. If you take, and here's my favorite part, is he's like a stalker. Right? And so he says, if you take a restraining order out on me, we're done. Like, awesome way to start. Like, I've never had a restraining order taken out on me. But like, yes, if someone takes a restraining order out of you, I think the whole point of the restraining order is that you are in fact done. Right? Like legally.
Yeah, no, that's implied, I guess.
I think they're the ones, but the thing is, you're not the one making that declaration. She is. All right? And then it goes on.
He had another one, too, like, if you call the cops on me, we ain't chilling no more. 100. It's like, all right, man.
Yeah.
I guess.
And so basically, I tried to rekindle. He writes this long thing about how he had a girlfriend from high school that he tried to rekindle things with, and she dodges all my calls and texts for the longest time, never tells me shit. Pretty sure she showed all my texts to all her friends, trying to make me a laughingstock. Too bad I'm real, bitch. And then I finally get up the nerve to bring her flowers at her house, and she ain't there, so I leave them with a bucket of clams. Okay, time out. All right, so first of all...
It's like a broken plate. He ain't never got no pussy. See, he's already bullshitting.
Yeah.
A girlfriend I had in high school. A girl that I used to sniff her backpack when she wasn't looking is a more fucking accurate fucking description.
No, it's like, so she dodges all my calls and texts for the longest time, tells me shit, pretty sure she showed all my texts. So, dude, if she's dodging all your texts, she doesn't want to speak to you, okay? And, of course, she's showing her friends the text messages because she's like, yo, look at this crazy dude. So, naturally, what does he do? He brings flowers to her house with, of course, a bucket of clams, which is the most Maine thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Only in Maine do you...
Go fuck yourself. No.
Oh, you know it's true.
No, that's where I put my foot down. If it was a real Maine thing, he'd have put a quad or a 6-pack of lobsters on the bitch's porch. Clams, that's some fucking, what's that? Baltimore clam cake, crab cake
that's
bullshit.
crab
No.
cake. Oh, yeah.
But man, he should have dropped at least a live lobster with a ribbon on it and maybe a dick pic on her porch.
I know. He might have brought her a fucking fish fillet, Brett. I mean, what the fuck? A bucket of clams? Give me a break. Okay? I dug a note.
Had it. Whack.
Yeah. And then she talks about how, and then takes me to court for a protection order. She shows up with her whole family. I'm nice to all of them. And then when the judge calls on her, she says nothing and puts it on me. The judge has us move to another room. And while I'm in there waiting for her, an asshole bailiff kicks me out because I won't give him my pencil. And she still takes a protection order out of me. And a few weeks later, I'm so pissed, I leave an anonymous note at her house for her. Okay, so she gets a protection order. And what do?
Yep.
You go to her house and leave a note. What the fuck is wrong?
Wait, what kind of note?
Anonymous. An anonymous.
Kind of note?
You
post about it on social media on a public page.
I know.
That's like me going, I left an anonymous bomb threat at Dan Margolis's house, and for some reason I got arrested. Me and you ain't hanging out no more, Dan.
Dan.
You have you arrested for bomb threats.
As I dare to take one shoes in my shoes, bitch. You lost a hell of a lover and a hell of a fighter. I hope you're right now. I love when guys do this, when they're like, yo, I'm one of the nice guys. Yo, I was a great lover. Okay, I'm sorry. No girl looks at men like, we're all just the same. We're all just cock to sit on. That's all you are, all right? And it's like, no, everybody's fucking nice. Everybody can be nice to any chick that they're trying to fuck. It doesn't mean you're actually nice. I can't stand when dudes do this. When they're like, yo, I'm a nice guy. It's like, yeah, but you're only really being nice because you're trying to fuck, right? It's like, you're not...
Like people that say that, like, they get all this shit and they go, no, man, I'm an awesome father. You don't have to brag about what you are.
Yeah.
Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm nothing real nice and so shit, so I can't give a personal example. But, like, if, like, say you said, I'm an excellent blogger, or if Abby said, I'm an excellent gynecological patient, like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't brag about something you actually are good at.
Yeah, exactly. But, you know, and the thing is, they're only nice because you're trying to get laid. The second a girl turns him down, he turns in a fucking stalker and shows up with a bucket of clams at your house, you know, and calls you a cunt on Facebook, you know.
Anonymous note.
Yeah. And so, yeah, let's go on to the next chick here, because we can talk about this asshole. The story that we really wanted to get to.
The best one.
Yeah, the Norton mother. All right, so...
Oh, this fucking freak.
So anyway, let's talk about this story, because this has caused us a world of shit. All of a sudden in Norton, let me pull it up here. In Norton, which is a nice town, but it's next to Attleboro and Taunton, so you can probably get some riffraff in there a little bit. There is a woman who says that her kittens are stolen, and somebody sends us a message about it, like, can you share this? You're good at finding kittens. That's what you do, Turtleboy. You're the kitten expert. So, like, because we found a kitten from Methuen. Yeah, I guess that's our thing now. We find kittens, and so we're like, yeah, we like helping people find their kittens, so we'll check that out for you. All right. So anyway, the woman there's a GoFundMe for this woman, and she claims that her house has been ransacked, right? And let's check out some of the picture. I got to show you this picture of it. Where'd it go? All right. So
the one that she took down from the GoFundMe immediately after the blog?
Yes. This is the image of the ransacked house in Norton. All right. She claims that she came home and everything's fucking gone, right? Everything's gone. Let me pull up the original one on here, because this is a good one. Her whole rant.
Put up the picture, and then when you're done, let's pick apart this picture, because I got at least 4 things that prove she's full of shit just out of this one fucking picture.
I like it. So she's like, they come home, and there are a bunch of, she's like, everything's been stolen. Her 5 kids, she got 5 kids, of course, right? She homeschools. And they were trying to get out of this neighborhood. It's Norton. It's like the hood. Like, get the fuck out of here, Norton. Okay. And they stole the house is ransacked. The door was chain locked from the inside, which doesn't make any fucking sense at all. She has no renter's insurance. They stole a cat. They stole the litter of kittens. Blah, blah, blah. She's trying to survive. Okay, so the items that were taken in her house are items that she needs to survive. So here is the image. So, Brett, what do you see wrong with this picture? Go ahead.
All right, she said that they stole all the cats, right? Number one.
Yeah.
They stole all the cats?
Yeah.
What's in the picture?
I see a cat in that picture, Brett.
A fucking cat.
But it's a white cat. The other cats were black. Maybe that's the white privilege talking.
Well, she didn't say they took all my white privilege cats. She said they took all the cats.
That's true. And I see a cat there, which is weird.
So there's a cat. That's number one. Now, I watch a lot of the reality TV bullshit with the wife, and we watch this Hoarders show, right?
Yeah.
It's about these fucking losers that can't throw shit out. And she said everything was broken and ripped apart and emptied and da-da-da-da. The other thing about that picture is look at all those full boxes sitting around everywhere.
Yeah, I noticed. Yeah, it's like boxes full of shit.
Wait, I thought you said everything was emptied and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's not a break-in scene. That's a hoarder. That's a grubby bitches scene.
Yeah. It's like the bed, by the way, the sheets are still on the bed, right? Which is weird. The curtains are still hung up. It's just clothes are on the floor. Like, that's what they mean by ransacked. And there's like food, I think, on the desk. That just seems like a fucking shitty place to live. Now, this woman is like a hippie too, right? And she's a homeschool mother. Not that I have anything against homeschool, because I've met
wild as fuck.
I've met people that are homeschooled before, and they're perfectly normal. But I've also met some homeschool people that are fucked up. And there's a lot. There's like regular homeschool people, and then there's the anti-vaxxer fucking. I feed my kid fucking organic milk straight from fucking polar bears type of people. You know what I mean? That have no GMOs in it.
Cold filtered polar bear milk.
Yeah.
$12 a pint.
Yeah. So she's like, and there's another thing, Brett. If she's so fucking poor, she's struggling so much, why would they target her? Like, is this Cruella de Vil's retarded sister?
That leads to your other point in the blog. It's like, what did she try to blame? What card did she try to pull? Like, who would rob a single slam pig of 5?
A junkie, she said.
Except the diseased person next door.
Yeah. Points to them immediately.
Right? And it was one or more of my neighbors is involved in drugs.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah, and she's also renting a home, as people are pointing out, down at Cape Cod. It's like, give me a fucking break. How does a single woman, first of all, she got no job. She's a fucking Etsy salesman. So she just sits at home all day and fucking, makes Etsy shit, right? Like crafts and crap like that. Like weird shit is part of her whole thing. Like, she doesn't believe
Read her description. There's other things she does. Read her description.
Oh, yeah, where's her bio? Let me find her fucking... Yeah, where the fuck is... She's a placenta... Okay, so this is her bio. She's a mother, an artist, an herbalist, a placenta encapsulator. What the fuck is a placenta? Do you have any idea what that is?
I'll tell you.
What?
Of course I do.
What does that mean?
It's someone that takes a piece of the placenta and puts it in jewelry. Like in a little glass vial with a sterling silver cap, and you wear that piece of shit on your neck.
So why
I'm not fucking kidding.
So why would you want to wear the placenta of someone else's kid?
I have no. I think it's look. She's saying like, say her hippie friend Gertrude with the fucking foot long pussy hair just shit out a baby, and she's there. And if this broad said, "Hey, I want one of those pieces of jewelry," she shows up. She watches the birth in the barn or whatever the fuck it is these fucking people do. And they take a piece of the placenta. She grabs it, throws it in her fucking drug rug pocket, goes home, puts it in a vial with a top and a fake gold chain, and then presents it to her afterwards, saying, "The miracle of childbirth is complete. Here's a picture of your pussy meat."
These fucking...
And there you go.
Fucking people.
I'm not kidding. Look it up. I had to look it up.
Thank you for doing research on that. I'll tell you one thing. I feel like there's like a 99% chance this chick gave birth in a bathtub multiple times. Like, she seems like one of those broads that, like, doesn't believe in hospitals because there's probably too many people there that have gotten vaccinated, and she doesn't want her kids being around them because that'll fuck up their vibe. She breastfeeds the 3-year-old. All right. Obviously, she has no fucking money.
Just that. Let's go back to that.
Yeah. The
breastfeeds a fucking 3-year-old.
Yeah.
And she had a post that said, "I am a proud 12-year breastfeeder."
Oh, yeah.
Saying that she has been breastfeeding all these little kids that she shit out, these fatherless pieces of fucking failed nothing. For 12 years, over a decade, she's had a baby attached to one of her puppets.
Yeah. And you know what they're saying, Brett? She's trying to say that this is like, it's for the health reasons. It's good for... Bitch, you're too cheap to buy formula. Stop it. You're not fucking doing shit for health reasons. You're a fucking cheap broad who doesn't want to buy fucking formula, and you fucking spent all your wick already. And by the way, she's fucking deaf, too. This is another thing. How the fuck do you homeschool 5 kids when you can't speak? Riddle me that one.
Yes, she can't even hear the questions they ask.
I know. Like, what the fuck? So, does she teach the kids in sign language? Is that how they learn?
You're going to hell.
So, like, is it just silence at her house all day long? Like, with 5 fucking kids?
Yeah, in her view it is.
We're going to hell. But it's fucking true. How the fuck do you homeschool?
I got nothing against fucking deaf people and blah, blah, blah. But this broad is more full of shit than Dan Margolis' Dick Ridge. Fuck her. You ever seen the show Shark Tank?
Yeah, of course.
All right. Well, I had a Shark Tank proposal for her.
What's that?
She's down on her luck, right?
Yeah.
So I had to ask my wife what these were called. And she said, "Does anyone, the ride is you know what Alex and Annie is? These bracelets?"
Of course, the big ripoff, yeah.
Yeah, and it's got all these little, look, Johnny plays soccer, so here's a soccer ball.
Yeah.
Me and her met in France, so here's the Leaning Tower of whatever the fuck, that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Well, she can start making them. I only want 10%. And she can add to them that placenta thing.
Yeah.
Here's a nice little vial of your pussy meat. She had another post to where she was trying to win a breast milk pendant.
A breast milk pendant? No, I don't know what a breast milk pendant is. You tell me.
These fucking psychopaths squeeze some tit milk into a fucking container. They send it away, and these people send back a milky rock.
Oh, God.
In a little encased jewelry thing for a bracelet, ring, or pendant.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I'm not kidding. And again, someone already asked why the fuck does Brett know the placenta thing? Because I do research, motherfucker.
Brett, I know, Brett, you've done a lot more research than I have. I just saw the word placenta, and I thought it was funny. You actually researched this shit. Good for you.
So you can have the bracelet, you can have that piece of pussy meat,
yeah.
a little tit milk on the cube, maybe
Yeah.
a little silver EBT card,
a
little red flat broom bull's hat.
Yeah, so
sell them for $50 cash, 100 EBT. Bitch will be rich by June, son. Boom, Etsy drop.
So, well, not anymore. Now she doesn't have the tools she needs anymore, and she says she's gonna file a harassment order against us. Blah blah blah. And there's the fucking shit. So we do a little more research on this broad, right? And we see that a couple other things in here don't make sense either, right? For instance, because they start, these people message us about it, like this guy is messaging us, standing up for her, blah, blah, blah. We also find out that she posted...
It, right, saying, oh my God, you have to help. And then this guy starts with the threats, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's always the threats. And she goes that my MacBook Pro was stolen, all this shit, right? Like, all this shit was stolen. She also said that they didn't steal everything, that they had a bunch of shit lined up on the couch that they were going to come back for. So the thieves are doing trips now. But, of course, they take the fucking kittens first, because who wouldn't take the fucking kittens? Where the hell are those kittens, Brett? That's what I want to know. Where the fuck are the kittens?
Those kittens are at Ding Ho right now being served on a bed of fucking rice.
Holy
if they ever existed. She has pictures of kittens. I can send you 80 pictures of kittens right now. That don't mean I got them, and that don't mean someone stole them.
Like,
You
where
can't
the
tell me someone stole all your cats, and then this big fat fucking cat is walking across your hoarder house.
yeah, it's
You
like
can't tell me that.
they're
And then she goes, "Oh, all the cats are gone." Oh no, wait, that's the dad cat. And then a year before, she's like, "Looking for a new place. I want a free couch, but it can't be from a pet house. But my kids are definitely allergic to pets."
yeah. That was a nice find the Turtle Rider found, right?
Wait.
Yeah, she actually
So you
said
got
that in 2015.
Cats in the house, but one of these kids that never met their father and has to throw a dartboard at a fucking map of ratchets on Father's Day is definitely allergic to pet damage.
A map of ratchets. I love it. So we're finally moving
How
into.
does that-
I can't believe that. Like, she actually has the balls to say it. Well, guess what, Brett? This is what she posted. This is a new update that she posts. Because Channel 7 News does a story on her yesterday about this. And then it comes down. This morning it was gone. So they must have realized they done fucked up. Because they mentioned her GoFundMe and shit like that. Right? And then all of a sudden she goes, Channel 7 News is on its way here. My dad just dropped my mail to me because he stopped by my house. First of all, this bitch is not your house, okay? Guess what? I have a letter from DCF saying neglect allegations against me on all of my children. You have got to be kidding me. I need everyone on my friends list support right now. Everyone, it will be on at 9 p.m. I spoke horribly and barely signed. I'm not shaking about. So, who the fuck called DCF? It wasn't, we didn't call them. The fucking cops called. That's why they didn't fucking print. Because they're like, they got there and they're like, yeah, something about this don't smell right. All these fucking kids living in this shithole and there's fucking missing kittens and shit like that. Something's fucking going on here. So
I forgot all about this. Wait. The
anyway,
fingerprint thing. One of her big points was they didn't take fingerprints, right?
yeah,
And so from my alleged may or not be true criminal past, I know that fingerprints ain't taken in every fucking case. If you have a house that has tons of people in and out of it, there's no point in taking fingerprints.
yeah,
Fingerprints is like, I go into fucking Cumberland Farms with a pistol, put in the bitch's face, say, give me your shit and show me your titties. And she gives me the shit and she shows me the titties. And I grab the change machine and I shake it and I say, now you better not tell no one or you're going to die. And run out.
you sound like you're
And
speaking
the
from
cops
experience.
come and they're like, well, what did he touch, do anything? And she, yeah. Right when I showed him my titties, he grabbed the change machine and he shook it. And then they would fingerprint that, say, like from a business, knowing that people usually don't grab the change machine, shake it, and tell you if you tell anyone, you're going to fucking die.
Yeah.
You understand
No,
what I'm saying?
I get exactly what you're saying. It's just, you're kind of scaring me, man. Sound like you're speaking from experience. Have you ever shaken a bitch like that?
No, I wasn't. Well, people say my only Google trophy is the armed robbery thing, but no bitches were shaken during the making of that film. I'm just saying that that's the only time they do fingerprint shit.
Oh, yeah. And they probably, first of all, the fact that they didn't fingerprint shit in a small town like that where the police don't have much to do, is probably their only call of the night, tells me right away they didn't fucking believe her. All right, and
they walk into the house and they see that picture that you just showed.
Exactly.
That's what they see.
And they see a fucking cat too, by the way. And they're like, yeah, they took the cats, but the TV is still here for some fucking reason. Which coincidentally
And the
you
TV
need.
that's on the back hallway or whatever.
Yeah.
They said they took all the TVs. She even said in the post, she goes, and they took the iPod touches I was saving for all the kids. So she's trying to say that there was 5 iPod touches in a drawer somewhere that she hadn't given to her kids yet.
Those
and
iPod
the best part, and they took my safe box,
which
full
had
of
money.
the money I was going to move with.
I
next
love the
month.
I love when the ratchets have a safe box, Brett. The same shit with the quarters chick. These people never conveniently have bank accounts, so we just have to take their word for it that they're like fucking squirrels, saving for a rainy fucking day. You know?
Selling those placentas and just putting away bank, son.
No, yeah.
100.
Yo, hook it up with a placenta, son. Dog, let me get one of them placentas, dog.
Let me get that breast milk and placenta fucking pendant, you fucking skank.
Yeah. So,
Jesus Christ.
anyway, people, why don't we get started with a little Ask Turtleboy. If you guys have, and by the way, in that blog, by the way, never once did South Shore Turtle Girl outright say, she didn't do it. Never. And people say, oh, you'll be libeling this broad. It is incumbent upon the person creating the GoFundMe to erase any doubt. You know what I mean? Like, it has to be completely transparent. If it's not, then people have a right, considering how many fucking bullshits are out there, to question you. And if you say, upon questioning, when we question this, they fucking blocked us. That's like the shadiest thing you can possibly fucking do, is block someone who questions you. So, calm your tits, lady. All right. So let's go.
Wait, before the question.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Your other point in that was, all right, so you put up the GoFundMe, and there's people that are going to read your blog, and they're going to read, or her blog. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And that person, maybe right then, like say they never read this, and tomorrow they see a GoFundMe about someone that actually legitimately could use a couple fucking bucks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like something terrible happened in their life. There was no foreseeing, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that person's going to go, you know what? Fuck GoFundMe. I'm not giving these fucking assholes shit.
Yep.
All because these fucking drag, chud, loose pussy cocksuckers fucking run around taking advantage of a system that they can't fucking control.
Yeah.
Look, I sound like Alex Jones now. And we have the files.
It's true, though. So, let's talk about...
Someone that actually needs it ain't going to get it because of people like that.
Yep. Fucking cunts. So, let's go to the question. Somebody says, how's the last votes doing, somebody says. So, I'll give you guys a preview of who is passing on in this most recent bracket, right? The Dorchester Devil Child's winning. They're going to win. Like Burlington Mall Fupa Slug's done. That one's over. Okay? Chick of PDCF Grundle Queen is winning in a landslide. All right? The Fall River Trap Queens are destroying Kevin Perry and Fingers McGee. In a very the closest one, which I'm shocked about, the Natick Dumpster Slug is losing right now to the Springfield Lickalotopus and her pet beefalope. The Lickalotopus versus the Fall River Trap Queen Gladiators, by the way, oh my God, what a showdown that's going to be. I think whoever wins that matchup is going to come out of this bracket and be in a Final Four. Then we got the Woonsocket Juicehead Cop is winning a close one right now with the Water Whiz Weenie. We'll see what's happening tomorrow with that one. Maurice Butler and the Diesels are murdering the Dennis Dinky Ticklers. The West Warwick Trash Princess is murdering the Leominster Butterfluffer, and Anna Storelli is running in a runaway as well. So there's really only two that are left in contention here. That is the 4-13 matchup and the 3-14 matchup. So that is currently what is happening right now. So that's where the votings are at.
So
right
wait,
now.
Is Sex Slave guy gone already? He's already gone?
Who?
The Sex Slave.
Oh, he's in the final. He's in the final bracket. This is the final. The final bracket has Dee Delgado versus Milky Mike. Diana Williams in this one. There's a lot of good ones. House of Many Comes is in this one. The Revere stripper that taught us what pussy popping was is in this one. We got two strippers in this one, so that should be a good bracket as well. They're all good. So anyway,
we could just put them all in a UFC cage and make them fight.
Right, Ratchet Island, man. Throw them in the island. All right.
That would be awesome.
Any other last-minute questions before we call it a day? The audience was a little smaller than I thought, right? Because definitely it helps out with the personal pages because Facebook doesn't hide them. But, maybe we'll try a different page next week. We just wanted to try this one out. Chud Stuss is such a heavy bracket. I know, it's tough, man. I can't pick either. So, if you guys have any more... If you don't have any more questions, people, we'll call it a day. You can ask us anything you want. Turtleboy, can I have a smooch? You want? Yeah, always you get a smooch from me, El. El's my favorite. Hook it up. No dick pics though, El. I can't do those anymore. Those got me in trouble. Where's Abby? I haven't seen Abby in a while. She's taking a dump. I don't know. 3,000 quarters would be 150.
From the other page.
Yeah, still a good show. Yeah, that's the thing. It is. And these shows, they're all. If these got taken down, we got them all on YouTube. We got them all on SoundCloud. They're all on iTunes. They can't stop the turtle. I watch no matter what page. Oh, we love you, Lisa. Thank you very much. Any words from the Brockton Baloney? Yes. She messaged us today. We got to follow up on that coming tomorrow, too. The Brockton Baloney baton. I hope Abby does. Let's see. Secretary Turtle. Yeah, Secretary Turtle is running the page right now. Oh, Elle's giving me the lips thing. She always does it for me, man. I love that chick. Any other questions, you people, before we call it a night here?
All right, last chance, motherfuckers. You got anything to say?
Anything.
Say it now.
Anything.
Shout outs. Let's go.
Anything. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Turtle Riders. Great show. And we will see you guys next week. Stay tuned for what page we'll be on. We'll figure that out, but it don't matter. You can't stop us. You guys are going to find us. All right. We're going to keep blogging the truth. No worries. We'll see y'all on. Thanks, Bret, by the way, for coming on with us.
Anytime, brother.
All right. Peace out, Turtle Riders. One love.